Can I throw you a transfer question first of all? We've been running a line that you're interested in pre-contracts for 2 young Bournemouth lads. Can you tell us a bit about that?
No. Look, I think Rangers are linked with players on a daily basis, especially when the window's open, so it's nothing new to me. What I won't do is be disrespectful to any individual player or to their clubs. They're 2 players that belong to a different club. What I will say is we are making inroads. We are actively trying to improve the group, not just now but also for the future as well. So yes, we are actively trying to add to the group come the summer. But I certainly won't be mentioning any names or elaborating on that.
Just a follow-up to that, have you made any progress with the Scott Wright situation that you spoke about last week?
It hasn't changed. That situation hasn't changed. I think we were quite clear and Aberdeen were quite clear. But there's nothing that's changed this week. So no, that's as it stands.
Thanks, George. Andrew McLean, please.
Morning, Stephen.
Good morning.
How important do you find it to utilise the January window in the pre-contract market, almost to give yourself a head start in preparation for next season, especially when you've got, early European qualifiers?
Well, listen, the recruitment never stops here. We're always trying to improve and get better. We're always looking at areas of the team and the squad where we can tweak and change and keep trying to evolve. So yes, we are always looking further down the line. We're always trying to be a window or 2 windows ahead to try and identify the right players that can help us moving forward. But it doesn't make sense while them players are still at other clubs and they've still got jobs to do elsewhere. But yes, we're all on the same page from Ross to the recruitment to the scouts to myself, and the work never stops in terms of trying to get better.
David Edgar, please.
Stephen, it's been a case of 1 game at a time all season for Rangers, and it's been suiting the team very well, but they are human. There's a lot of noise going on at the moment. How do you and the management team shield them from that and keep them focused on each individual match?
Well, I said last week it's a very tough job in terms of not just protecting the group but everyone that's representing the club at the moment, to protect them from the scrutiny and the noise. And we are living in a world with social media. There's a lot of coverage, podcasts, radio stations, TV. Around the world, everyone's interested in Rangers and how's it going and this, that and the other. So it's impossible to protect from everything. But my job is to try and put layers around the group and keep them in the now. And really keep them focused on our narrative and what's happening in Rangers. We don't look elsewhere, what's going on at other places. We've got a job to do here. And there's still a long way to go. There's a lot of points to play for. We're still in Europe. We've still got the FA Cup to go. So there's a lot of big challenges and a lot of targets and a lot of narratives that we need to stay in the now and focus on. So it doesn't make sense for us to get sidetracked or become complacent or forget our blind spots, if you like. So nothing changes, as you said in your question. It's worked so far extremely well, worrying about the next game and the next challenge, and that's what we'll continue to do.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thanks, Stephen. Mark, go ahead, please.
Hi, Stephen.
Good morning.
I was just obviously George Hughes has just come out at Ross County and he had a big win at Aberdeen last week. Just wondering what differences you expect in Ross County from previous games against the one that Stuart Kettle.
Well, I think John's got a real big knowledge, especially up here in Scotland. He knows his players. He's a manager that likes to play football in the right way, and he's certainly gone into Ross County and made a difference. Fantastic result against Aberdeen, probably sent shockwaves through the league, if you like, and they also had a big win away at Hibs not too long ago as well. So this is a team that's very capable on the day. They have had mixed results of late, and they're in a position in the league where I know they're going to be trying to improve on that. And I'm sure John will be doing everything from his side to push that. So this is a challenge we very much respect tomorrow at Ibrox, but the focus and the preparation has been mainly on ourselves, trying to be the best version of us, trying to focus on where we went right and wrong last week, and try and put that right over the course of 90 minutes, and we're looking to try and put in a strong home performance and take maximum points.
Andy Newport, please.
Morning, Stephen.
Good morning.
Can I just first of all get the team news from the weekend, and also ask, I think this is your 150th game in charge of the team this weekend. Can I just ask how much better equipped do you feel now for the sort of handle the pressures of the job than when you first came in the door?
I'll answer your first question first. Katic again is moving along, getting closer to where he needs to get to. Scott Arfield the same, progressing well, moving forward. You know, Scott's on track in terms of maybe a return to the group early February. That's only a penciled in date, but that's what we're all working towards. Ryan Jack's had a full week's training. He'll be back in the squad tomorrow. And we'll make a decision on Kamar Roof today. It's his first session back with the group. So two really big boosts for us to have Jack and Roof back, who are two very important players. So really positive in terms of the injury update. I was told yesterday, or I think the day before, that it was the 150th game. It's not something that I give too much focus to. It's very much not about me, it's about the team and the group and getting results. But really proud to be sitting here and have been the manager for 149 games. It's a journey that I've enjoyed immensely. You know, I'm certainly in a better place from an individual point of view in terms of what I've learned and the experience so far. I want to improve. From my point of view, I want to continue to push myself in all the areas to become a better manager. Really proud of the efforts the players have gave me so far. Me staff, me support staff have done an excellent job supporting me in that area, and I hope there's many more to come. But you know, it's a fantastic number in a short space of time, because it's almost like 3 full seasons in 2.5 years. It's been really intense. But enjoyable journey at the same time, and I'm looking forward very much to the future and pushing towards us becoming a successful group. That's the challenge for me and everyone connected with the club right now.
Does that still feel that's the big challenge for you, is to get over that sort of finish line in terms of bringing a trophy in? Is that still the number one aim for you?
That hasn't changed. It hasn't changed since day one. I think we all know, whether you're a player, whether you're a manager, a coach, or anyone that's representing this club, I think when you sign up and you become part of Rangers and the DNA here, you're always pushing towards success as quick as you can. That will never change. That was the remit on day one, and it hasn't changed, and that's what we'll continue to push for. It's going to be tough, it's going to be a challenge, but one we're very much looking forward to.
Craig, please.
Morning, Steven.
Good morning.
That midfield three of Davis, Kamara and Aribo, they've played a lot of minutes sort of back to back, just sort of owing to injuries. How much of a boost then will it be to have Ryan Jack back and be able to sort of freshen up in there?
Well, it's been a fantastic boost to also have Zungu as well, who has offloaded some of them players you've named at certain key times, and he's helped us in fixtures to get over the line and really brought his stamp on things. So been really pleased with his contribution as well. We've missed Jack for sure. He's a big player here, he's a big character. He's been ever so consistent for me over the course of the 149 games or whatever he's been available for. So to have him back with 8-9 days training under his belt, he looks more ready now, and he'll be in the group tomorrow, fighting for a starting place. But to have him fit from now moving forward is an immense boost, not just for them midfielders, but for everyone connected to the club, because he can help us moving forward massively.
Finally, Raman, please.
Hi, morning, Steven.
Good morning.
Steven, you just mentioned there how you hope to continue building. I just wondered, when you took on the Rangers job, did you always envisage it being such a long-term project? You've obviously committed to 2024 just now at least. And how do you view that going forward?
Listen, I'm not soft. I've been around the game a long time. I knew walking into this job it weren't going to be an overnight change. It weren't going to take days or months. It was going to be a process, but I've been reluctant to use certain words or mention any targets, if you like. I obviously sat down with the chairman at the time, Dave King, Stuart Robinson and the board, and I was well aware of what was expected of me. So having known it wasn't going to be an overnight change and it was going to take time and we needed a certain amount of windows to improve and grow and get better, that hasn't surprised me. That's played out exactly how I thought. Having said that, we need to just remain on our targets and what we're trying to achieve as a group.